But a while
Well, we
ago-
actually have Patrick with us
Yes,
in the
please.
studio, and he says he's scared. But
I'm scared.
you scared for who? If you were white or if you were black?
I'd be scared if I was white because I'd think I should be winning this position, but I'd see all sorts of ways I could lose it.
That's true. I mean, it's so difficult to assess, right?
Exactly.
I know, like you put it into the engine and it's just all so easy, but that
At the
pawn is
board.
dangerous.
Yeah, no question, at the board.
And white's pawns are nowhere right now.
Not yet. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, interesting one. Still plenty to play for in that one. But Patrick, I mean, another victory for you. Yesterday you played all the way until the last final.
Yeah, it was a tough game. I was actually pretty proud of my game yesterday. I thought
It was a great game. By the way, sorry to interrupt. This one is over. I think Kirk got another victory. A difficult one, I have to say. He was completely losing out of the opening. But
Yeah.
Patrick, back to your game.
Yeah,
This was the big moment right here when he decided to take rook takes c3.
yeah.
How did you assess it at this point? How did you decide to go for this queen c3, queen c7?
Okay,
Were you
so
worried about that?
I'll tell. So scroll back 2 moves.
Yes.
Okay,
Here.
right here, right. I played bishop c4 after a long think,
Okay.
and I did not see rook a8, bishop b3, rook takes c3, and then I played the move, and I was like, oh no. And so while he was thinking, I was thinking. Even though I'm walking around, I spent like whatever it was, 15 minutes thinking.
Because
about
if you have to take with the b pawn,
it. Yes,
it gets
yes.
dicey, right?
Yes. So, well, if I take with the b pawn, I think I lose immediately with knight takes e4. But instead, what I thought I could play bishop takes f6.
Bishop takes.
Yeah, exactly. I thought I could play this position, but I didn't want to play this position.
Right.
Yeah.
So I look at the eval bar. It says it's equal. That's fine.
Forget about it. Yeah.
But I mean, these positions are often okay for white, but black's having all the fun.
Yeah.
But then I saw queen takes c3, and the more I looked at it, the more I liked it.
And it works.
I think it just works.
It does.
Yeah.
And this was the critical moment. At
Yes.
this point, he got a bit greedy to keep the queens on the board. Queen to e7 was the only way to continue this game.
Yeah, that made sense to me. And then I thought queen e5?
Yes. Queen e5, I go back, bishop f5, or...
Right, yeah. And even here, like, I could even go rook takes f5. I think that position, like, maybe it's not completely correct, I don't know, but it's it's a much easier, like, white is better for sure.
Pleasant.
The eval bar,
Yeah.
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 Like, white is always better. You put the
Rook
pawn on
f1,
e3. Yeah,
g4,
White's got all the
g5,
pressure.
yeah.
So I wasn't afraid of this. And then he played queen g6, and I saw this rook takes f7 tactic. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, this is over after this.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that good. when you're sitting and calculating, it's not that clear.
Unstoppable, yeah. Rook f7 is just killing the game.
Yeah, that tactic with rook e1 is very pretty. I was very pleased when I saw that.
Yeah.
This I calculated all the way. And then I also, if you go back, there's this, he can also try this bishop takes c2 check.
At what point?
Yeah, so he can, like, here or...
Bishop takes e2?
Yeah, but I think, so I can take with the bishop,
Yes.
but I can also, I think, take with the king.
Okay, let's see. Queen takes and go up.
And go up,
e3.
yeah. So the eval bar doesn't like it as much. That's interesting. So it just thinks the position after bishop takes c2 is winning. That makes
So you
sense.
have to go, yeah. King f, okay, some crazy moves. Yeah, king f8 is the only way to not die.
No, but you do die, right? Because it's queen e8 mate.
Right. That's the only way not to die.
Well,
King
bishop
f8.
takes f7.
Yes, queen f7.
Oh, yeah, sure. But, I mean,
We play this position.
yeah, sure. That's right. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do this.
It's not that easy of a conversion, right? I mean,
Yeah,
your king is still a bit weak.
Yeah, although I suspect it's actually not that bad. But anyway, but if you go back, it looks like I had better. This is, the nice thing is, like, I don't have to worry about it. I can just let him move and then I'll decide. But if you go back instead to one move. Well, queen takes e6, bishop c2, check. And does it just want me to take with the bishop?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just that good, huh? I mean, it looked like it was going to be very good.
Yeah. And I guess the only question is what to do after king f8, right?
Yeah.
Because if he goes into this endgame, this is hopeless.
Yeah.
But king f8, it seems like rook d1. Oh my goodness. Rook d1 is just winning.
So easy when you've got the...
Well, I know.
No, but I mean, I knew this position was very good, right?
Yeah.
Because his light squares are infinitely worse than my dark squares.
Right.
Yeah, it was really interesting how somehow it became a Sozin. And I mean, Dmitry and I have played so many of these classical Sicilians. Sometimes they're Rousers. And in the old days, I mean 30 plus years ago, they were Sozins. And we must have had 5 or 6 Velimirovich attacks. So it's very funny that somehow this became kind of like a Sozin. But this rook takes f7. Yeah.
And Yasser was praising your style, saying that you're extremely good at direct play. What is working better in the
That's a
second
very,
part?
very nice way to say that I'm very one-dimensional. Thank you. That's really beautiful.
A great attacker.
What's different in the second part of the event compared to the first part of the event? What's working better?
You know, I mean, I've been making this joke for the last couple of days that I've been shaking the rust off, and I feel like by the time the tournament ends, I'm going to be ready to play. And I think I was just really rusty. And you know, my first game against Kaidanov, I mean, he surprised me in the opening. He played Bishop E3, which I did not expect in the Najdorf, and I just forgot the line. I just totally forgot the opening. And then against Max, I had a perfectly good position and just like really didn't like stop at the critical moment. Queen takes d4 was terrible, right? Bishop h6 was very good. And then against Shabalov, well, I played the opening badly. He outplayed me in the opening. But then on top of that, I played this move, bishop takes h6, which is right idea, wrong execution completely. What I should have done is play queen e3 first.
Yeah.
King h7, and then bishop h6. And I realized afterwards, you know, part of getting back into the rhythm is being sort of aware of like the tension in the game and like the critical moments and the emotion and just sort of like, and this, it's hard to explain with words, but anyone who plays chess sort of like just understands this, right? You just sort of have to get into the feel of it. And, you know, the last couple games I've gotten into the feel of it. I was very, very happy with my game against Joel because he completely surprised me in the opening. And I played my line, but it's a position I've never played before. I fought really, really hard. I got slightly outplayed. I had a slightly better position at one point, then I was slightly worse. But I held, and I saw I was running low on time. I managed the time pretty well. I checked it afterwards. I think it was a very well played game by both of us, actually. I don't think there were any real mistakes. That gave me a really good feeling, you know. And then, of course, I just hope for the best. I prepared for the game. He completely stepped out of my preparation, and we got a fight. And my one-dimensional approach, my very direct play, was very successful in this game. So I was very happy.
Patrick, congratulations
Thank
for
you.
a great victory. We'll see you in the next 2 rounds.
Thank you very much. I hope I'm back.
Thank you, Patrick. Indeed, we have a couple of results, including
Yeah,